What's going on, everyone? Alex Da Silva, Happy as Larry Group. I hope you are well, and welcome to your self-care episode. How is your day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world? I hope you are having an amazing week. And wow, it's almost the end of another week, which is crazy how fast time's going. It's just clicked today with me that wow, we're already in July. Time is flying, people. So we've got to make sure that we're not wasting any moments, and we've got to make sure that we're really sort of enjoying our time and really enjoying, the time that we have at the moment. So, in today's episode, I just want to have a chat with you guys with regards to having an organized space. And at first, I wasn't too sure what that meant because, it's not something that I usually think about. It's not something that, I think, oh, yeah, I must organize. Organized space for me is, like the cupboard or, the garage, like somewhere where you just put things, or even from a company perspective, everything has an organizational structure. So I thought, how can I turn that to help individuals, from a self-care perspective? So I did some research and I looked at a few things and I thought, actually this is a huge part of what we should be doing for us, with regards to self-love, self-care, self-respect. So an organized space is a spatial environment that helps to kind of influence and promote health, mind, and behavior. And what do I mean by that? So it's health. I think I've talked about this throughout all the episodes. I feel like a bit of a broken record because I talk about it a lot, but you can see how important it is. And especially in the time that we are right now, health is constantly being ignored. And some people might say, no, it's not true. Well, go and have a look at the stats. The stats say it all. Obesity globally, not just in the UK or in the US, globally has risen, phenomenally. And that impacts everything in our lives. So health is a huge thing. And every time I talk about healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit, why? Because these are the things that carry you every single day. These are the things that we need to make sure that are in check. I talked about, in the previous episodes, you're either going to be a Skoda or you're going to be a Ferrari. And what do you want to put into your car? Do you want to put cheap fuel or do you want to put premium fuel? And that's no different when it comes down to your body. So from a health perspective, what are an organized space when we're talking about health? So for me, and some of the little bit of research that I've done around this, gym, yoga, practicing sports, learning, growing, developing, in these areas. And I talked about this, I talk about it constantly. And the reason I talk about it constantly is that I'm hoping a penny then starts to drop. And some people say to me, well, I don't like doing sports. I'm not physically in the condition to be able to go to the gym, or I don't feel confident. And that's okay, because there is always a way. So don't use that as an excuse for you not to do something about your health, because there are so many different ways that you can be healthy. There are so many different ways where you can get healthy and you can get stronger and you can get fitter. This beautiful thing called the human body. You don't need to go to a gym to do exercise. Go and walk, go and do some jogging, go and do some running, go and do some body weight exercises. Your body is the most phenomenal thing that you can use in order to do exercise. Done. So what stops us from doing it? A lot of the times are some of the things that I talked about, security or insecurity, laziness, let's be honest. Sometimes I can get really lazy and, I train a lot. Injury, I have an injury at the moment, so I can't train, but I still look after my health. I still eat well, I still go for walks, I still try to move as much as I can, I still stretch, I do some very basic yoga movements that just help me to continue to stretch and help me with where I'm currently injured at the moment. So the next thing, mind. Where can we develop and grow our mind? Library, I know, is something that is probably very old school. I don't know how many people visit the library. I can't remember the last time I went to one, but I know that libraries are still around and they're a phenomenal place. But now, because we have access to things so easily now, we can go online. So you can go on YouTube, you can go on Audible, you can go and learn from anywhere. So you can always have a place where you can expand your mind. And you can do that in the comfort of your own home. And that's the most beautiful thing, because there are no excuses for us to not do these things other than procrastination, laziness. And that's kind of it, really. I'm sure, some people may have other valid excuses, and that's okay. I'm not here to judge, because again, I've been through this, and I've experienced it myself. But the thing is that nothing changes if nothing changes. So in order for you to constantly wanting to change your life, you have to do something about it. Going to school, I always say to kids, look, go to school, learn, grow, develop. Why? Okay, the school system is not perfect, but there is always a nugget in there. There are always things that we can take away from school. And if like me, you're somebody who loves to learn past what we learn in school, then go and pick up a book, go and do some research around things that you love. There is so much now, infinite amounts of research and immense amounts of information that are a lot of the times freely accessible as well. So take advantage of those places. Take advantage of these things, because they will help to grow and develop your mind. Finding a peaceful place, so we're going to turn that around a little bit, having your favorite place. Where do you like to be? What is that place that you absolutely love to just sit and just watch the world go by, or just sit quietly in peace, and whether you're meditating or just contemplating, or whether you're just just being. Because a lot of the times we forget to just be, and some people don't even know how to just be. And just being means just being here with yourself right now, enjoying time. I've said this before and I'll say it again. One of the most beautiful gifts that God has given us, that once we lose, we never get back, is time. Time is so precious. It's the most precious commodity we have. One of the most precious commodities we have, because life is another one as well. And again, time and life, we're restricted to those. We're not going to be around forever, and time isn't around forever either. Time goes, it keeps moving one way and it moves forward. Having a peaceful place, so very similar. Find somewhere where you can have peace of mind, comfort for yourself. It's really, really important that these things will help your mind to stay calm and stay in a positive place. In all of the things that you're learning, and it's good to have somewhere where you can digest information, that you can just, as I said, just be, and you just enjoy yourself. The next thing is behavior. How do you behave, on a daily basis? And what can you do? What things can you put into place that can help your behavior? Well, all the above, everything that I've just discussed. Every single one of these things you can add to it to help your behavior to improve. And working with a therapist or a coach. Oh, my mum's coming through the door. Come on. My mum's live on Facebook. Hello. Não, tudo bem. I'm going to speak a bit of Portuguese because my mum's here. But look, see, I don't edit these videos. You've just met my mum, so there you go. So coaching, therapy, these things will help you around behavior, to having the right behaviors, and putting yourself in places that you want to be. I always talk about, reaching your goals and reaching your dreams, and being able to, to find that gift. I talk about it all the time and people go, oh, you know, it's easier said than done. Well, actually, no, it's actually really easy. The thing is that you don't want to get yourself out of the comfort zone. So working with a coach, working with a therapist, going in and digging deep, you know, finding the root of the problem and being able to look through that, that will help your behaviors to improve, how you look at life, how you behave on a day-to-day basis, whether you're angry, you're sad, you're depressed, you're anxious, you're stressed. Changing those behaviors will help you to become a better version of yourself. And also, you know, going to retreats, you know, whether they're meditation retreats or yoga or training or sports, CrossFit, whatever you do, going and doing something that's going to help you to become a better version, you know, and to be more positive and more uplifted. Going and doing some activities on a daily basis or weekly basis, do it as a family or do it as an individual, it doesn't matter. But remember, everything that you do for yourself. I was talking to a dear friend, you know, just yesterday, you know, and we were having a conversation. I remember, you know, what happens when the plane's going down? What's the first thing they ask you to do? When the oxygen masks drops, do they say put it on everybody else? Or do they say put the gas mask on you first? Or the oxygen mask on you first? Put the oxygen mask on you first. So always remember that. Always remember that. Put the oxygen mask on you first. And that means with everything in life, it's no different, because if you put yourself first, people see it as selfish, but actually it's the most loving thing that you can do, not only for yourself, but for other people as well. Because a lot of people love to give because they want to avoid their own personal situations. But you've got to remember one thing. If you put yourself first, your abundance cup all of a sudden starts to overflow. That means that you can give more to people. You can be better all the time. So put those things into practice. Let me know your thoughts. Put your comments below. Remember to like, share, to get positive messages out there. We need this more than ever. So have an amazing day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And as always, be great, be fantastic, and be absolutely phenomenal today. And I'll speak to you again very soon. Take care.